that can go on. What is happening, guys? So after a rough, here's my wife. After a rough day yesterday, I'm gonna go up north and do a little smallmouth fishing and hopefully get on a good bag. I've been in this lake once, like 7 years ago, and I didn't do very good. I didn't have live scope either, and so I'm blaming that. But hopefully I figure it out. And yeah, I'm gonna bring my wife to work and then we'll talk more. What's up, boys? I'm heading up to go try for some smallmouth on a relatively new lake. You know, yesterday was a major bomb. What does that have to do with today? Well, yesterday we just dropped the ball in our derby over on Pelican. It just didn't go our way. Poor execution. But what do? You just move on. You go home and you're like, man, I'm gonna throw away all my fishing shit. I'm selling all of it. I'm done. Selling the boat, and I'm moving to Phoenix, Arizona, where there are no lakes. And then reality sets in and you're like, dude, I can't do any of that. We're going fishing today. I am rolling to go do some smallmouth fishing. I'm pretty excited because I'm trying to put together a bag. And no matter what, guys, you guys are gonna see it. Rather I suck today so bad, or rather I put it together, I'm pretty sure you guys are gonna see this. Like I said though, I'm excited about this because last time I was at this lake, it was a fat L. And then, like I said, I was out here probably 5, maybe 7 years ago. It was a while ago when I actually went up there. A long while ago. When I was up there, I didn't have live scope. I wasn't near as good as I am now. I actually sucked harder than what I do now. And I mean, right now, if I had to rate myself as a smallmouth fisherman, I'd say 6 moving into like 7. I'm like starting to get to 7 because I'm starting to get a little bit better on lakes that are not Mille Lacs. But I got a lot of improvement. I'm hoping that after this year, I could legitimately call myself a 7. Like, legitimate 7. I'd be happy with that. So, all right. I'm gonna keep on driving. Got to stop at the gas station, get a little bit of gas, throw out a number 2. And my tummy, I got the bubble guts just a little bit, so we're in a number 2, and we'll see you guys on the freaking water. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the show. So as I said on the drive up, we're heading out to go do some smallmouth fishing on pretty much a new lake. I was here like 20 years ago, tried some stuff out, didn't have very much luck, but you know what? This is a different year. So I'm looking around on the map right now. Pretty much there's a bunch of deep humps out here that we're gonna try and get on. You know, looking at the map, there's a bunch of hard bottom out here. I have 2 waypoints from 1993 that I'm not counting on, but I am gonna go scroll around and see what I can find, man. I'm guessing, being that it's August, these fish are gonna be a little deeper, and we're just gonna have to put this together. So here we go. Pretty exciting day, because we're gonna see if we can get these things to eat. Sometimes when I'm smallmouth fishing, things become a little bit personal, and I start getting a little bit like, we gotta find these things. So if that happens today, I apologize in advance, because I promise you guys this much, I don't mean to get that way. That's just part of being stubborn. Gonna take a little gander around on this flat. Now this is a new smallmouth lake to me, like a new lake. So there's like no boats out here, which is nice. Couple little ones sitting down there. See if I can give them a bite. They might be walleye, who knows? I think I'm gonna be fishing them relatively deep today compared to usual. I'm pretty sure. So we might have to retie a couple things on today. I'm gonna pull out a couple things I may or may not have to utilize, like 3/8 inch or 3/8 ounce drop shot. I got a 1/4 ounce net on because we are gonna be fishing, like I said, we're gonna be fishing relatively deep today in comparison. A lot of times I like a 3/16 net, but today I'm gonna run a slightly bigger one. It all depends on how these things eat and the look that they give me. So if they give me the look like I'm only interested in eating bait, then we switch tactics a little bit. Like I said, lake's relatively deep, so no clue what we're gonna be looking at today, but I want a 1/4 ounce. I want a 1/4 ounce because I want this bait to get down there relatively quick. And another thing too is you can see the bait, especially going through 25, 28 feet of water. You see the bait go down pretty good. So then we got our drop shotter. And with the drop shot, I typically would rather use a slip tie, ouch, instead of a tie-on drop shot. I probably have some somewhere. I know I do somewhere, but I'm too anxious to fish to dig it out. I think I gotta get the finesse football jig out too. There's one. Did he get on it? He did. What do we got? That was like the first cast. He ain't a big one. Oh, it's a rock bass and a smallmouth that followed him up. So we had a rock bass and a brown one follow this bad boy up, which is pretty cool. Okay, okay. Had a little smallmouth follow that one up. It's pretty interesting. He's standing right under the boat too. If she starts raining, I'll get a little salty because geez, he ate it like right now. Is that what we're looking for? No, it's another rock bass. What the hell? There was a really good smallmouth that followed that one up. 2 casts, 2 rock bass. Not good. Big bait cloud. Thought I seen a small dog down there. All right, might have found one. We'll see. We will see. Jeez, he ran with it. That's a brown one. Well, that's the right kind. That's the right kind. He's not giant or anything. But we'll take him. Oh, come here, bud. Wow. These ones fight pretty hard too. Dude, I could have just bolt flipped you and made it easy on myself, but I didn't. Not a bad one to start off. Not a giant, but he's fat, and hopefully these things are feeding. God, how cool is that, man? If they all eat like that, we're gonna have a pretty decent day, I think. We got drone coverage, boys. Look at this. Big old boulder down there, no fish by it. I want there to, the Mille Lacs side of me wants there to be a fish on that thing, and there's not, so. Guys, one thing that I'm doing, because I've never been, well, I keep on saying I've never been here, but I have, but one thing that I'm doing constantly is looking like, not just on the bottom right now, but I'm looking in like the middle of the water column too. Just, whoa, I see a couple. Hanging off the edge of this deal. There's one. This one might actually be a grown one. Maybe not. He's bringing up the school though. Oh, not a giant by any means. He's spitting up a bunch of freaking perch though, that's for sure. Oh, he's not bad. He's a good one. He's a decent one. You gotta remember, we're not on Mille Lacs Lake. They're not all gonna be freaking 5-pounders. Come here, bud. Whoop. I see that you like Ned rigs a lot, because that thing is gone. Oop. Not a mega giant, but makes me feel like I got a shot today if there are good ones out here to find them. I feel like I'm on the right program. That's another one with the Ned, not a giant, but a little 2-pounder. There were a couple more living out here. Those look like brown ones. Could get bit right here. Don't know yet. Yep. Yep. He bit. There was like 4 or 5 of them under there. He's not moving, so he might be a good one. Or he might just be average, but I'm not gonna lie, it feels pretty heavy. I don't know yet. Stay pinned. Yeah, that's a decent one. 3.5, 4 pounds. Oh yeah. The thing is you're catching them so deep. You're catching them so deep out here. Oh, dude, come here. You don't want to come in. Come here, bud. Dude. They don't even know that they've been caught. Oh. Another one, not a bad one. I mean, not a giant, but when you find enough of them, they'll eat. You get spoiled being on Mille Lacs, catching 4-pounders pretty easily. So when you catch 3s, it's good. It doesn't suck. I don't know if they'll bite so close to the boat like this, but we're about to find out. Seems like when they bite it, when they eat it, they get really excited and they swim with it as far as they can go. That's one thing that's cool. Oh my God. I found them. They're all hanging out on the edge. Damn it. It's okay. What are these fish doing way up here? Nice. You can kind of see why they want to be here. Oh my God. They are all going up for this bait. Got him. Finally. He's not a giant. Caught this one on the minnow. He's gonna be a second because I hooked him so close to the surface. Not a bad one. Jesus. That's what happens when you catch them freaking right under the surf. Oh my God, this is gonna be bad. Get that Ned rig out of there. He's not coming up. And I don't even think he's that big. I think he's just pissed. Oh, he's actually good. He's actually good. He's not a giant, but for this lake, he's a giant. Not a bad one. Caused a little havoc in there when I caught that one. Caused them all to burst out. There's one right there. There he goes. Took him a minute. That one took a little while to eat. These things fight so hard in here. I mean, these 3-pounders fight harder than a Mille Lacs 4. Which is so crazy to me. Another pretty good one. Oh gosh, there was like 10 of them that came up with them, you guys. This is why you carry a net in the boat. Because you can just pull them right in. There's another good one. Nice. There's 3 of them. That one swam up for it and ate it. Wow. He ate it like halfway through the freaking water column. Jesus. That was pretty cool. On the Ned rig, what's crazy to me is when they will bite, when they will go after a Ned in the air, when they'll go for a Ned like way up the water column, but they won't they won't eat that minnow sometimes. It just blows my mind. That's how it was the other day when I was up east fishing largemouth. They would like, towards the end I was getting them to eat that minnow, but I really couldn't get them to eat that minnow good. Probably should have just boat flipped you. You're not very big. You just got an attitude. Not a bad, well, he's a dink, but you know, when you're in the middle of summer and you're not on the, there we go. That one did the same thing. Jeez. He's a little guy. Oh, came off. That was pretty cool though. He came up and smoked it. I said before, there's not a bunch of them on this hump, so got him. That took a minute. That's the best one of the day, boys. Best one of the day. Jeez, this one's not as tough as the other ones. It's a clear, it's a clear indication that when these things get giant, best one of the day, not a bad one. So, that wasn't like the worst experience ever. It's basically a new lake, because I can tell you what, I'm calling it a new lake, even though I've been here, like I said, one time like 99 years ago. And I just didn't, when I came here, we didn't catch, like I don't even think we caught a smallmouth when we came here the first time. It was me and a friend. I think this is even before the Mega 360 days. I want to say I just scanned a bunch of like humps and found boulders and just fished it. So there's a vast difference in this time to last time. But one thing that I can tell you guys that made all the difference was just a little more knowledge. Like, I'll say this much, I'm a way better fisherman than I was back then. And I didn't really know 100% what to look for, or at least I thought I did, but I didn't. What we got here? So, you know, that was my first mistake, but I would say this much. Number one, had a good time today. Even though we didn't hit our mark because we were really hoping to get a good bag going. I honestly, guys, I don't think they're in here like that. I really don't. If they were in here like that, I think I would have caught them today. I don't think there's as many as what used to live in here. There used to be a lot of them in here from what I hear from guys. We suffered a little bit today. Oh my God, my rod locker's, it's a sad story today. But we went for it and we definitely succeeded in my mind. Yeah, we didn't catch 20 pounds, but we got a ton of bites and had a good time. I can tell you guys what, the wind was kind of a surprise to me. If you guys like this video, go ahead and subscribe. If you guys have certain stuff that you guys want to see, hit me up, man. Hit me up in the comments or shoot me a message on some content ideas, and I would definitely consider it. You know, the last 2 videos that I did, those were like people's requests. So if you guys got something you guys want to see, let me know. Maybe we can make it happen. Oh, to book a guide trip, hit me up on my social medias. We're still running trips out on the pond. I haven't done one in a little while. My last few trips have been largemouth trips, but that bite is gonna pick up in like the next week. It'll be really good again. I think the algae bloom is gonna finally fade away a little bit, and I think those temps are gonna start to go down a little bit. So we're gonna be able to go out and get after it soon. I think next week we're gonna do another Mille Lacs video, but until then, guys, you should like and subscribe to my channel, and if you don't, I guess that is what it is. Until next time though, guess where you'll find me, boys? See me on the water.
Oh, dude, I got one look in the eye. One look in the eye. Oh my god. Look at this perfect eye, dude. Oh, man. Oh, this poor thing. We're done, dude.